Hi friends, welcome to another new lecture of Era of Zoology. In this lecture, I will teach you convergence or adaptive convergent. So let's start. Basically, when unrelated species with completely different organization living in the same habitat or same adaptive zone are found to possess superficial resemblance, this is called convergence. Okay friend, and basically in this schematic diagram, in simple word, in this schematic diagram, if you look at this, you can see that this is a ancestor and this ancestor actually expressing phenotype A, and this is another ancestor and this another ancestor is actually expressing phenotype B, and basically species 1 actually evolved from this ancestor, and species 2 actually evolved from this ancestor. Okay, so species 1 and species 2, they are actually evolved from different ancestor. So in that sense, different organization is actually different ancestor. This is actually one ancestor, this is actually another ancestor, and unrelated species are those species who are actually evolved from different ancestor. That means species 1 and species 2, they are actually unrelated from each other and they are actually evolved from different ancestor, I mean to say different organization, but they are actually expressing same phenotype. See, maybe species 1 evolved from this ancestor and species 2 also evolved from this ancestor. They actually evolved from different ancestor, but they are actually expressing the same phenotype C, because they are actually exposed to the same environment and basically they are having similar function. Okay friend, so now we will talk about the characteristic feature of convergence or adaptive convergent. Basically, convergent evolution occur in those cases where unrelated species have similar habitat and similar structure. So in this picture, species 1 and species 2, maybe they are actually evolved from different ancestor, but they are actually exposed to the same environment pressure and they are having similar structure and function, basically function. So in the second characteristic, ancestors of unrelated species are not same, they are different. So basically in that case, you can see that species 1 and species 2, their ancestors actually different, their ancestors are not same, and basically the resulting similarities are a function of similar environmental pressure. So now we will talk about the example. So the example is actually adaptive convergence in the wings of insect, flying reptiles, bird and flying mammals. So basically the most common example of convergent is the occurring of wing in insect, flying reptiles, bird and flying mammals. All of them belongs to totally different groups but have one common feature, the development of wing for flight. So you can see that bat, bird and insect, they are all are actually different in respect of their body structure, in respect of their class. So they are all coming from different organization or they are coming from different group, but they all have a common feature, that is wing, and wing is actually for flight. So basically they are actually occupying the same adaptive zone and they are having the same function, that is actually flight, so that they are having wing. So this is actually the example of adaptive convergent or convergence. Thank you so much for watching this lecture till this end. Subscribe this channel and also like this lecture. Thank you so much.